Mr. Trevino, Andy Rice there with Andy's Golf and Travel Diary. 20 years ago, I took my then 10-year-old son Joe to Dallas, specifically to play Tennyson Park. It was renovated. I wanted him to know your story and where you came from.
Yeah.
And I was there in Rochester in 2013 when you received the Distinguished Service Award. The game of golf obviously has inspired you, and you have inspired the game of golf. At what point in your life specifically did you realize that relationship, and what impact did it have at that time, and that evidently has continued on to a lifelong love affair?
I don't think I really realized what I've accomplished and what the game of golf had done for me until after I got hit by lightning in 1975. It was a fast and rocky road for me until then. I was no different than you read today about these football players and ball players, and all of a sudden get $7 million in bonuses and they go absolutely nuts. I was no different. And you cannot tell me that you're going to get some kid that's been on his own since he was 8 years old out of a cotton farm. In other words, and Dallas's finest threw him in the Marine Corps when he was 17, and straightened me out. By the time I got to 1975, I was still pretty much on the wild side, to tell you the truth. I didn't break any laws or anything, but I was a pretty wild guy. And then my bell got rung, in 1975, and I took a long look at this, and I actually was completely knocked out. And as I've told people that are ill and everything, I says, listen, I said, believe me or not, I says, but I have seen the other side, and it's a hell of a lot better than here. So I'm not scared to go. And he kicked my butt back down here to do something. I said, so I've got to straighten up. And since that day, I have changed my complete life. It's unbelievable. I've changed it. And I do just about everything that you can imagine that I can do, not only to promote the game, but to raise money for charities. And that two-letter word no is a very difficult word for me. I have a very difficult time saying no. I try to find, when someone asks me to do something, I might not be able to do it. It might conflict with my schedule, but I always try to find time to do it, or do something for it. But